Everyone, happy Buddha's birthday. Happy Vesak Day. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited about our group meditation today. And as you can see in the description, we'll be taking a few minutes to give people time to join in, and then we'll get started with some chanting, some celebratory, you can say, celebratory Buddhist chanting. And then we'll have a guided meditation together. I will offer some guidance. Hi, Chesh. It's the Buddha's birthday, so the ideal day to practice meditation is today. This is the ideal day, perfect day. Hey, Cosmic and Jacob. Cruz, hi there. Endo47, great. Tag from London, I'll be visiting London pretty soon. Sabina is here, great. Holu, happy Vesak. Happy Vesak, that's right. So we'll hang around for about, let's say about 8 minutes. Around 8 minutes we'll be hanging around as our friends, as our companions on the path join us. Some people are gathering together on the Discord. We're primarily here through the YouTube, but we are together. Even though we can't see each other, hear each other, smell each other, we are practicing together. And Booyah, hey there, asking how do we celebrate the Buddha's birthday? Well, we're here at the celebration. And that's what we'll be doing together today. We'll be coming together and celebrating, having a party. This is the Buddha's birthday party. And that's how we celebrate it. So there's going to be some chanting. There's going to be some meditation. And you couldn't ask for more. To celebrate the Buddha, to practice the Buddha way, we meditate, we turn inward. So that's what we'll be doing today. Hi, human. Thank you for being here, Thomas. You know, it's a real gift from my position. Oh, Josh, great. It's a real gift from where I sit to practice, to step into this contemplative field. Now, we've got some Buddhism, we've got a Buddhist monk here, we'll have some chanting, but the fundamental practice is to turn inward and to embrace ourselves. So as long as you're doing that, it's a gift that you're giving to yourself and your entire life. That's my experience with meditation. Hey there, Hunter. And also we even have some incense here. So that's very meditative. I'll be enjoying that as we practice together today. Hello, Shora. Zia Machia is asking if a knife can cut through your still waters. If it is compassionate, then yes, I will allow it. I will allow it if it's kind and compassionate. So light your incense, get your meditation cushions, gather up your crystals, get them into maybe wrap them around you in a circle, whatever it is. Start to gather up the things that you'll need for the long haul, for the practice, for the training, for the way. So gather up those things and settle in. Thomas, you can practice Buddhism secularly for sure. I encourage it. I recommend it. For me, all Buddhist teachings and scripture, I convert to secular meaning and secular philosophy. That's how it works for me. That's how I manage it, and I do that as a monk, and I don't have any problems with that. So I think anyone's welcome to understand Buddhism in the way that they understand it. So another 4.5 minutes or so, another 5 minutes or so. Everyone who's here getting settled in, gathering up their crystals or incense or Buddhas. Maybe you have some nice Buddha images, your meditation cushions, and starting to settle in, making that practice nest, that place of practice, getting settled in. Just checking the audio there. And we are about to begin with our chanting. Then we'll get into guided meditation practice. Meditation is possible anytime, anywhere. Mindful breathing, relying on the open and unfolding and not story-based direct experience. Can be a physical sensation. Sometimes when we're doing different things in our life, we can just rub our fingers together. And that direct physical sensation is in the present. So this can be very grounding. It's something that people use the mala beads for, those beaded necklaces, and rubbing them together to ground, to be in the present. And the ideal, in fact, in our meditation is that we have a method that we can bring into all aspects of our life so that we can practice meditation 24/7 if we so desire to do that. The chanting that we'll be doing today is Namo Tassa Bhagavato, paying homage to the Buddha, wishing the Buddha a happy birthday. We'll also be doing Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. We will be taking refuge in the Triple Jewels, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, our founding teacher, our Buddha nature, the community, and the teachings, the ways and means of coming into the present. Well, with the chanting, it can be a different point, different meaning for different people, but for me, sharing is a practice of setting the tone of the space, the energy, so to speak, and recollecting the Buddha, what that represents, the Dharma, and the Sangha, the teachings, the community, and our own enlightened nature. So we'll do that chanting in Pali, and it's very traditional, and it's our version of singing, or it'll be my version of singing Happy Birthday to the Buddha today, cosmic. And then before we do our meditation, I will chant the identity of relative and absolute, which is a bit of a chant, a bit of a teaching. So it will be very nice to listen to that before we do our meditation. Okay, so is everybody ready? Everyone in their meditation position, comfortable and ready to meditate, to practice? All right, great. So let's get started then with some chanting. And you can join me putting your hands together if you like, but you can also just listen along and begin to really step into this moment, whatever that is for you. So starting off with paying homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami. And now chanting the identity of relative and absolute, a bit of a teaching. The mind of the great sage of India is intimately conveyed west and east. Among human beings are wise ones and fools. In the way there is no teacher of north and south. The subtle source is bright and clear. The branching streams flow in the dark. To be attached to things is primordial illusion. To encounter the absolute is not yet enlightenment. All spheres, every sense and field, intermingle even as they shine alone, interacting even as they merge, yet keeping their place in expressions of their own. Forms differ primarily in shape and character, and sounds in harsh or soothing tones. The dark makes all words one. The brightness distinguishes good and bad phrases. The four elements return to their true nature as a child to its mother. Fire is hot, water is wet, wind moves, and the earth is dense. Eye and form, ear and sound, nose and smell, tongue and taste, the sweet and sour, each independent of the other, like leaves that come from the same root. And though leaves and root must go to the source, both root and leaves have their own uses. Light is also darkness, but do not move with it as darkness. Darkness is light. Do not see it as light. Light and darkness are not one, not two, like the foot before and the foot behind in walking. Each thing has its own being, which is not different from its place and function. The relative fits the absolute as a box and its lid. The absolute meets the relative like two arrow points that meet in midair. Hearing this, simply perceive the source. Make no criterion. If you do not see the way, you do not see it even as you walk on it. When you walk the way, you draw no nearer, progress no farther. Who fails to see this is mountains and rivers away. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, if we want to practice meditation, we have to find the position for our body. So take a moment to get comfortable if you're not already. Find a comfortable position for your body at this moment. Set your determination. Find out, do I want to meditate? Am I willing to practice, to look inward? And if we are, we can begin to bring our focus, bring our mind onto the breath. The feeling of the breath, oxygen coming into our body. Filling up our lungs. And as we breathe in quite consciously, quite directly, in a sense we are bringing our attention that's always focused or so often focused on outside things, past and future, other things in our life. As we breathe in the air, bringing our attention from the outside in. With each breath, gathering our attention and bringing our awareness to the body. And as we exhale, letting go of any thoughts, ideas, worries that come to our mind, anything that goes along with the story of our life. As we exhale, just letting it go. breathing quite sincerely and deeply, perhaps feeling the breath all the way down into the stomach. Taking this breathing in, gathering your attention from those outside focuses, those desires or those fears outside of your present experience right now. Breathing in, gathering that attention, bringing it to the body. And as you exhale, letting go of any drama, thoughts, stories that happen to be going on in your life right now. At this moment, nothing more important than breathing and giving your attention to the body. To this present experience. Our method of meditation here is to just breathe. So when you find any kind of entrapment in complicated thinking or focusing on things outside of your life right now, just go back to the breath. One responsibility, one job, breathing. Take a bit of an interest, a curiosity into this breathing process. The feeling of the breath as it enters into the nostrils, the nose. Feeling the physicality of the breath traveling into your body, filling up your lungs and going out. With each and every breath, establishing ourselves in the here and now. Establishing ourselves in our awareness rather than judgments or stories. It's okay if you can't meditate for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It's okay if you have to go as soon as possible. But for just this breath, this in-breath, this out-breath, give your whole attention to the breathing, to being aware. for just this one moment. No desire, no fear, no story, no you, no me. Just allow yourself to breathe, to be aware. Endure distractions. Continue being aware, present, still, even though thoughts come up. Even though you feel a bit uncomfortable or confused. Notice it, and rather than getting consumed by this thought, story, this distraction, returning back to the breath, establishing yourself in the present. Just breathing. Notice how the mind is always ready to think its way through. It's always ready to believe in some words, some story. Notice that and then return to just breathing, just being aware. Don't allow the wind of pleasure or pain or desire or fear or this idea or that idea to take you away from this practice of just breathing. This is the practice of meditation. Just breathing, putting our focus, our mind on the breath as it comes in and goes out, and experiencing the kaleidoscope of phenomena that goes along with having a mind and a body. Moment by moment, returning back to just breathing. It's natural that we fall into a dreamy state of mind or an anxious state of mind, totally a part of our meditation practice. Whatever we experience, being aware of it and returning back to just breathing, just being aware, wholeheartedly showing up to our life at this very moment without expectations, without goals, each breath, the whole of our life right now. Breathing and being aware of having a body, the physical experience of our body. Breathing and having a mind, thoughts, stories. No matter what happens, being with just breathing. Don't think that the thoughts or the distractions or the difficulty is any kind of failure in meditation. It is exactly your meditation practice. Experiencing the whole of your life without resistance or friction, and just breathing. Just being with this breath, this moment. relying on being aware and breathing rather than story, thinking, trying to have some kind of special experience or get rid of something. Breathing in a way that's quite comfortable, quite suitable for us, and being aware, relying on awareness. And we may find that within that awareness is a sense of gentleness, a kind of sweetness and openness that we find in our experience. An ability to accept and be with all kinds of different phenomena without judgment, without difficulty, just being aware. So we experience difficulty, pain, uncomfortableness. perhaps experience sleepiness, a grogginess, a weakness. But there's also a sense of nature itself, the mind itself, awareness itself. And in meditation, we are relying on that being aware rather than some idea, story, judgment. So for a few more minutes, breathing, being aware. Perhaps noticing that all phenomena, thoughts, sounds, stories, physical sensations, all totally and completely impermanent. These feelings, thoughts, sleepiness, tension, not in any way permanent. So allowing those thoughts, feelings, sensations to take care of themselves. No need to get involved with your thinking mind. No need to get involved with that painful feeling. Just being aware. Just breathing. Letting go and allowing the sunlight of awareness to bloom the flower of your heart. To let go of everything and just be here. accepting all of the difficulty, the issues that come up, the stuff that's not meditation. All of that is the fuel for the fire of our acceptance, of our moment to moment coming back. Our moment to moment remembering. Being aware of things, how they are right now. And not taking any kind of surface view or surface understanding of how things are right now, but really turning inward, really turning towards the breath and your life right now. Noticing and being with this breath. And from this sense of mindfulness, attentiveness to ourselves, we can finish our practice with metta. So these affirmations, these words, thoughts of loving kindness. So repeating after me these words of metta as we find ourselves in the garden of our life and planting these seeds of well-being, compassion, and peace, starting with ourselves. Repeating after me. May I be gentle with myself. May I practice non-judgmental awareness to myself. May I take care of myself happily. May I use my own wisdom to sincerely take care of myself every day. May I be kind and gentle to myself every day. May I be kind and gentle towards myself every day. May I be kind and gentle to those around me. May I be kind and gentle to those around me. May those around me be kind and gentle. May the people around me be kind and gentle. May I do my very best to take care of myself every day. May those around me do their very best to take care of themselves every day. May those around me do their very best to take care of themselves every day. May all beings take care of themselves happily. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. And may my daily practice of meditation nurture the seeds of loving kindness within and around me. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. May my practice support the well-being of all beings. If you'd like, at this time, you can join me in bringing your palms together, and we will chant together this word sadhu 3 times, and then we will bow to ourselves, appreciation for our own practice, our own showing up, and also bow to all members of the community who are here. And the sound is sadhu, okay? So here we go. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And bow. So, happy birthday, Buddha. Wherever you are, whether you are ashes or luminous, bright, shining awareness in our own heart, I hope that you appreciate our practice, our offering today of sincere meditation, sincere planting seeds of loving kindness to affect ourselves moving forward and to also affect those around us. All right? So a deep bow, deep appreciation for everyone who participated in this event, in this group meditation, and this will be it. Perhaps I will see you tomorrow around this same time. I hope that I will. Don't forget, be well, happy, and peaceful. And as you transition out of your meditation, do so slowly and gently and patiently. Allow that meditative frame of mind to flow into your next activity, whatever that might be. Okay. Thank you, Kushi. Glad that you're here. All right. Take care, everyone. Be happy, and see you again soon.